Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. Today's reading kicked off with an intuitive pre-shuffle, and a couple of cards immediately demanded attention: regret and yin-yang. In this deck, the yin-yang card feels like the ultimate twin flame indicator to me. Now, while this reading doesn't have to be about a twin flame connection, and only you can decide if that resonates, I'm including twin flame in the title to help those drawn to that dynamic discover this message. The energy around the regret card is incredibly heavy. It feels like someone deeply connected to you is grappling with intense regret, and I keep hearing the word existential. This tells me they might be navigating a profound existential crisis, likely triggered by recent life events or choices that have left a big emotional impact. It feels like something significant has unfolded in their life, whether it's a major loss, a difficult circumstance, or even a traumatic experience that's shaken their foundation. They're reflecting deeply, overthinking, and mentally revisiting all the things they've left unresolved or unsaid. This regret isn't just fleeting. It feels like a call for them to question the direction they've taken and the choices they've made. They might be working through a tough life change or personal challenge that's forcing them to face the ripple effects of their actions. Or perhaps their lack of action. I keep hearing the phrase, "Life's too short not to tell you this," which makes me feel they have something heartfelt they want to say, but haven't found the courage or moment to express it yet. There's this emotional void within them, and it's driving an intense sense of urgency to communicate. What's fascinating is the heightened energy exchange between you two. You may find yourself suddenly emotional, teary-eyed out of nowhere, or feeling an overwhelming urge to cry. If that resonates, it could be you absorbing their emotional energy. They're likely experiencing something intense right now, whether it's a major life shift, bad news, or an emotionally heavy situation that's weighing on their heart. Even if there's no direct contact, or if distance separates you, you're probably picking up on their feelings through the powerful, energetic bond you share. Have you felt a sudden pull to reach out to them, only to later discover something significant happened in their life? That connection is so palpable that it's almost like an emotional echo bouncing between you. It's also possible they've already reached out to you, hoping to share something meaningful. If they haven't, though, don't be surprised if they do soon. Alternatively, you could simply be feeling their emotional waves more strongly than usual. This connection between you might be amplifying your sensitivity to their emotions, even without realizing it. Whether this is leading up to something big or just a testament to the depth of your bond, it's definitely stirring up some energy that's hard to ignore. Let me pull a card here, and it says, "No need to worry." This feels like the person you're connected to is subconsciously seeking comfort through your energy, even if they're not fully aware of it. Just being able to talk to you seems to bring them a sense of deep peace, almost as though your connection is a soothing balm for their soul. There's something about the bond between you two that calms them in a way they might not fully understand, like you're a safe haven offering emotional support without even trying. I'm also picking up on December. It might hold special significance for someone in this situation. Maybe it's someone's birthday, an anniversary, or a time that marks something important in your relationship, like when you first met, or when things started shifting. It could even be when things start to change for the better, when the connection between you strengthens, or if this person decides to reach out, if they haven't already. I'm also sensing an energy linked to Sagittarius and Capricorn signs. If that resonates with you, it's worth noting. As always, trust your intuition and only take what aligns with your personal feelings. Any specific details, names, dates, or words are meant for particular individuals, so honor what resonates for you. Now, there's a message that kept repeating in my mind even before I started this reading. They're the one I'm supposed to love, but you're the one I want. Along with this, I kept getting imagery of weddings, engagements, and commitment. For some of you, this could be literal. They may already be married, engaged, or in a long-term relationship with someone else. For others, it could be more symbolic, representing a significant commitment they've made in some area of their life, whether it's to a relationship, a career, or something else that's deeply important to them. It feels like this person is going through a lot of turbulence in their current relationship, especially if they're married, engaged, or in some sort of committed partnership. The energy around them is heavy, and I keep hearing words like stress and turmoil to describe what they're dealing with. It's clear that their relationship is facing some tough challenges. This could stem from unresolved issues, a lack of emotional fulfillment, or perhaps the weight of committing out of fear or obligation rather than real love. The phrase constant stressor keeps coming through, indicating that this relationship is an ongoing source of stress for them. The choices they made in the past might have been influenced by fear or external pressures, leading them into a situation where they now feel stuck or torn. Maybe they chose stability or security over following their heart, and now they're dealing with the consequences. It's as though they're starting to realize that while their decisions may have aligned with what society expected of them, they're not bringing the fulfillment or joy they had hoped for. Now, here's another message that's coming through loud and clear. Your energy is shining brighter than ever right now. Even if you don't realize it, you're offering a special kind of light to those around you, especially to those who are deeply connected to you on a spiritual level. This includes people from your soul family, or anyone you share an almost unspoken, deep bond with. For those in your soul group who've made decisions based on fear, whether it's in relationships, career paths, or limiting beliefs that have held them back, your energy is acting as a beacon, highlighting those choices in a way they can't ignore. Your presence is helping them see the truth they might have been avoiding. The phrase calling into question is coming through loud and clear. Just by being energetically connected to you, others are starting to question the choices they made from lower vibrational states, times when they reached outside themselves for answers instead of trusting the universe and surrendering to their own growth. You're sparking a deep reflection in them, helping them see where they may have missed the mark by not following their true path. I have a feeling we'll learn more about the impact you're having on others as time goes on. You're likely already noticing this shift, not just with this particular connection, which seems to have a romantic element for this person, but also in other relationships that aren't romantic in nature. We might dive more into this dynamic in future readings, but it's clear that your energy is having a powerful ripple effect. As for this person, there's something from their past that's weighing heavily on their mind. The regret card says, I know that I cannot change the past, and it's like they keep revisiting certain memories or decisions. I'm also picking up on the strong image of a crossroads, like there was a moment when they had to make a major choice. On some level, they knew which path aligned with their soul, but fear held them back. For some of them, that fear may have been rooted in a fear of being alone, or the worries of rejection or judgment from others. This could be connected to big life decisions they once considered but ultimately walked away from. I keep sensing that they went with the safe option. It's unclear if this applies to their career, personal life, or a relationship. But the feeling I'm getting, especially with the Ten of Wands in reverse, is that they feel stuck, like they've accepted their current reality even though it doesn't fully satisfy them. It's got that grin and bear it energy, like they've made their choice, and now they feel like they just have to accept it. There may also be external influences, like religious, social, or cultural pressures, that are making this decision feel even heavier for them. It's almost as if they've convinced themselves that there's no other option, and they just have to live with it, no matter how unhappy it makes them feel. I know this is a bit specific, but for many of you I'm tuning into, this situation seems closely tied to a marriage or a committed relationship. It feels like they chose this partner out of fear of being alone, or because it seemed like the practical or safe choice. But now, there's this deep sense of resignation within them when it comes to this connection. And then we have the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands. Wow. It feels like they were almost ready to just accept things and move on. But something about their feelings for you is making it impossible to ignore their unhappiness. Even though they're not satisfied with the situation and they're beginning to question their decision, they probably would have pushed through if you hadn't come into their life. You have this incredible, eye-opening effect on people, especially those you're deeply connected with. For this person, being around you stirs up this grass is greener feeling. But it's so much deeper than that. Their logical mind tries to convince them that it's just a fleeting thought, but there's something truly rare and almost magical about your energy that they can't shake. You're a bit of a mystery to them, someone they can't fully figure out no matter how much time they spend with you or how well they think they know you. There are parts of you that remain hidden, whether it's intentional or just part of who you are. They find themselves drawn to you, captivated by the layers they can't quite unravel. It's like you hold a secret that keeps them intrigued, unable to fully understand you. With the Two of Wands, I'm sensing a sense of restlessness that your energy stirs up in them. They're trying to think their way through their current situation, feeling as if, logically, they don't have many other choices. Logic is a big part of who they are. It's almost like they've pushed their intuition aside completely in their everyday life. They've ignored that inner voice, except when it comes to you. When it comes to you, everything shifts. The connection they feel with you, possibly even a twin flame connection, is so strong that it's impossible for them to ignore. With the Six of Wands, there's this energy of recognition. They can't deny the deep heart connection they share with you. Whenever you come to mind, or when the two of you cross paths, your energy breaks through their emotional walls almost immediately. This feeling is undeniable, and it's especially significant because they don't usually allow themselves to feel deeply. In fact, it seems like they've emotionally checked out of most areas of their life, running on autopilot, making choices based on logic alone, and silencing their soul's whispers. But with you, your presence, your energy, you awaken something deep within them, something they can't ignore anymore. It's like they have this soft spot for you. This person, who's usually so rational and detached, seems to have a vulnerability that only you seem to stir in them. Honestly, it feels like you're the only one who has that effect on them. I'm going to tune in further to get more clarity about their feelings. Let's shuffle the cards again to dive deeper into their emotions toward you. As I focus on their energy, the word barrier keeps coming through loud and clear. This ties in strongly with the ego card we saw earlier, pointing to a significant emotional block they're facing. Their ego, manifested through a reliance on logic and rational thinking, has built this barrier, hiding their true feelings behind layers of self-protection. In the physical world, they may come off as distant or even cold, presenting a facade that hides the emotional depth they carry inside. This duality is likely confusing, both for you and for them, as they struggle to reconcile their true emotions with the image they've created for themselves. These emotional walls are their way of protecting themselves, likely born from past experiences and fears they've yet to fully confront. From their perspective, even though they might not openly admit it, these repressed emotions are tied to being in survival mode. It's like they're moving through life with this sense of urgency and caution, trying to avoid getting too tangled up in emotional vulnerability. They may have settled into a life that doesn't truly fulfill them, possibly out of a fear of facing their own emotions or the risk of getting hurt again. In this mindset, they often push their true feelings down, coping with the resignation they feel about their situation. This suppression isn't just a personal challenge. It also carries a message from their higher self to you, showing a deep inner conflict that's waiting to be acknowledged. Beneath the surface of the thinking man card, symbolizing their ego, there's another layer. The sacral chakra card has shown up, and this connection is powerful. It suggests that, despite the detached persona they put out into the world, there's a world of emotions and desires beneath. The sacral chakra represents creativity, passion, and the deeper aspects of connection. It's clear that even though they might try to keep their distance, they're drawn to you with a powerful magnetism they might not fully understand or know how to express. The pull they feel towards you is undeniable, as if your energy resonates with them on a deeper level that goes beyond their usual logical thinking. Even when they try to suppress or ignore these emotions, they can't escape the fact that you stir feelings within them, feelings they actually enjoy and secretly crave. Imagine the intensity of that attraction. It's like there's an invisible force pulling them toward you, and even when they seem distant, they can't help but think about you more than they're willing to admit. They replay your interactions over and over in their mind, feeling a mix of excitement and fear. This inner conflict creates a whirlwind of emotions as they fluctuate between wanting to embrace their feelings and fearing the vulnerability that comes with it. It's like a tug of war between the heart and the mind, where their logical side tries to suppress the more intuitive and emotional impulses they experience. What's even more interesting is that even in the simplest moments, whether it's a casual conversation, a quick encounter, or just a brief exchange, they find themselves deeply impacted by your energy. You have a remarkable ability to break through their emotional walls, sparking something within them that they've likely kept buried for a long time. This connection you share is far from just physical attraction. It's a deep spiritual bond that goes beyond the everyday grind. It's as if your very presence awakens a forgotten part of them, a part that longs for love, connection, and acceptance. Amidst all this emotional complexity, I also noticed the numbers 20 and 21, which may hold a special meaning here. In numerology, 2 represents partnership, balance, and harmony, while 1 stands for new beginnings and individuality. Together, these numbers signal a shift is coming, a moment when they may feel called to face these emotional barriers. It suggests they're nearing a realization that they can't keep denying the powerful feelings or the connection they share with you. This could be the start of something significant, where they begin to embrace what they've been resisting for so long. This moment symbolizes the possibility of a fresh start in their emotional journey, where they may begin to reconcile their ego-driven tendencies with the deeper desires coming from their sacral chakra. As they navigate these emotions, it's important for you to stay grounded in your own sense of self and energy. Remember, any distance they put between you isn't a reflection of how they feel about you. Rather, it's a sign of their inner conflict. You can help them, either through your energy or your interactions, by offering a sense of safety and acceptance. Create an environment where they feel free to express their emotions without fear of judgment. Your light might be the key that helps them lower their walls, inviting them to embrace a more authentic version of themselves. While you support them in this process, don't forget the importance of self-care and grounding for yourself. As you move through this dynamic, make sure you take time to nurture your own emotional well-being. Activities like meditation, journaling, or anything that brings you peace and joy will help you stay centered. By honoring your own energy, you not only support your growth, but you also create a ripple effect that could inspire them to do the same. This reading uncovers the complex emotional journey your divine masculine is navigating. Their ego-driven barriers are a sign of the struggles they face in fully expressing their feelings. However, beneath these defenses lies a powerful attraction to you, driven by a connection that goes beyond logic and reasoning. The number 211 holds special meaning, signaling that change is on the way. As you both move forward, it's essential to honor your own emotional needs while encouraging them to embrace their vulnerability. Together, you have the potential to build a deeper bond, one that goes beyond past limitations and creates a more authentic, fulfilling relationship. The reversed adjacent possibilities card highlights a deep emotional struggle within this person. They are trying to maintain control, convinced that they've already made a decision about their feelings and relationships. This card suggests they may feel stuck or limited, unwilling to explore other paths that could lead to emotional fulfillment. It's as if they are keeping themselves confined within the boundaries of their current reality, afraid to embrace the possibilities that could bring them closer to true happiness. The recurring appearance of this theme shows that this person is struggling with fear and hesitation. They may believe that keeping their heart closed is the best way to protect themselves from pain or disappointment. But despite their attempts to guard themselves, they can't deny the depth of their emotions. On the other hand, the man holding a heart card appears upright, a clear sign of the deep feelings this person holds for you. This card in its upright position reveals the sincerity and emotional depth of their affection. Even if they try to suppress their feelings, there's no mistaking that their love for you is genuine and strong. This card also connects to the throat chakra, hinting that a shift is coming. There's a strong chance they will soon gather the courage to open up about their feelings or share something important with you. Communication is key to the next phase of your relationship, and this card suggests that speaking their truth will play a significant role in its development. However, the woman holding a coin card, reversed, adds a layer of complexity to your connection. This card suggests there may be karmic ties or unresolved challenges at play. While they may present their current relationship or commitments as perfect, there's a lot of hidden turmoil beneath the surface that complicates things. The trouble in paradise theme is strong here, indicating unresolved issues or growing dissatisfaction that they're trying to keep hidden. Even though they may present an image of perfection, the reality is likely far from it. As the dynamics of their current relationship continue to unfold, there's a sense that they're on the verge of opening up about their struggles. Whether it's through a direct conversation or more subtle hints, they may soon start expressing the unrest and uncertainty they've been feeling. For some, the signs of a breakup or divorce are already becoming clear. They could be witnessing a gradual unraveling of their relationship, prompting them to reconsider their choices and the connections they've made. If a breakup isn't happening yet, the possibility of it seems to be getting closer. If a breakup does occur, it's likely that they will feel the need to share this with you. Honesty and transparency will become crucial in your connection, as they may want to explain what's been happening. The daughter spirit card appearing upright is significant, emphasizing the spiritual nature of your bond. It's a powerful reminder that the connection between you two goes beyond the surface level and the complications of their current relationship. The strong energy of this card speaks volumes about the deep spiritual significance of your connection. It's as if they often find themselves lost in thoughts and daydreams about you, contemplating the special bond you share, one that seems to transcend the limitations of their current situation. This card's powerful presence suggests that your connection is guided by divine forces, reminding both of you that your relationship holds a higher purpose in your lives. Despite their best efforts to push their feelings for you aside, a complex mix of emotions continues to stir within them. The more they try to deny or ignore what they feel, the more intense the internal struggle becomes. It's like they're caught in a tug-of-war between their heart and their mind. On one hand, they feel an undeniable pull toward you. On the other, they're weighed down by societal expectations, the fear of judgment, or the complexities of their current relationship. This creates a temptation that's hard to resist, where they find themselves drawn to you, even though they feel they shouldn't be thinking about you in that way. The spiritual bond you share acts as a guiding light, urging them to confront their feelings instead of pushing them down. As they reflect on these emotions, they may begin to realize that their thoughts about you are not random or fleeting. They point to a deeper truth about the powerful connection you share. These feelings are not just fleeting distractions. They are profound indicators of what their heart truly longs for. The energy of the daughter spirit card shows that your connection goes beyond romantic attraction. It's about spiritual growth, personal transformation, and a deeper understanding of who they are. In this journey, patience and understanding are key. It's important to create a safe space where they can explore their feelings without feeling pressured or rushed. Sometimes, simply being present and listening can help them navigate their emotional landscape. When they're ready, they may open up about their struggles, desires, and the complexities of their current relationship. They may come to realize that their current situation no longer aligns with their highest good. The realization that connecting with you is more in tune with their true self could spark significant life changes, like releasing old patterns and welcoming new possibilities. As they start to acknowledge both their feelings and the spiritual depth of your connection, they might begin to appreciate the importance of emotional honesty and vulnerability. This process can bring a deeper sense of self-awareness, helping them face their fears and accept their true desires. Your presence can act as a guiding light, encouraging them to embrace their truth and explore the new opportunities that await them. Right now, this person is facing a deep emotional struggle, trying to make sense of their feelings and the dynamics in their current relationships. The Adjacent Possibilities card, reversed, shows they may be keeping their heart closed off, possibly out of fear or confusion about what they really want. However, the man holding a heart card, upright, reveals that despite their efforts to stay guarded, they can't ignore the strong emotions they feel for you. There's an undeniable emotional pull that they simply can't dismiss. At the same time, the woman holding a coin card, reversed, hints at unresolved issues or tension in their current relationship. It suggests that things may not be as stable or smooth as they might appear on the surface. These challenges could lead to significant changes or shifts in their life. Difficult, but potentially opening the door for new possibilities, both for them personally and in terms of your connection. The Daughter Spirit card is also present, emphasizing the spiritual bond you share. It signals that, despite the struggles they're facing, your connection has the potential to bring healing, growth, and transformation. This bond could guide them through their emotional turmoil, helping them move toward a deeper sense of self-awareness and authenticity. As they navigate these complex emotions, the journey ahead could lead to significant self-discovery and a more authentic, genuine relationship with you. Right now, they're likely experiencing emotional upheaval, and while it may take some time for them to fully understand what they need or want, your support, patience, and understanding can be the guiding light they need during this uncertain period. By staying steady and compassionate, you offer them the emotional space to heal and grow, allowing love to flourish even amidst personal challenges. If this reading resonated with you, I would truly appreciate your support with a super thanks. It's a great way to help the channel grow and ensure more readings like this one continue. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates and future readings. I hope something in this message connected with you. If it did, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Please share them in the comments below. Your feedback always means so much to me. Sending you all my love today, wishing you a beautiful start to your day, and I'm excited to connect with you again in the next reading.